and I'm going to share my video. I have muted everybody, so please stay muted unless it's an emergency, because we only want to have one person talking at a time, okay? And I'm going to share my video so you can see. All right. Hi.
I can't see you.
Okay, it sometimes takes a minute to come to your screen, honey. I'm not as close as I usually am, and the internet's a little slow, so just give it a minute, okay?
Thank you.
All right, so, sorry, I look kind of a mess. I have not been.
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't see you still.
Sorry, there's one more step. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so everybody sees me now. If I start talking, nobody is having a problem, right? We're all ready to go?
No. Those lagging. Your account is lagging 1 second. It's just lagging 1 second.
Well, can you just be patient for that second? All right.
It's in a loop. It keeps doing for a second. It's still moving. It's still moving. Is it today's reading group?
No reading groups today. I was trying to say that, but I hadn't gotten to it yet.
Okay.
I would love to do reading groups, but honey, I'll be honest, I really don't feel all great yet. And so,
also, the good
I hope
thing
so.
is
Be better soon, Miss Grace.
gonna be the weekend.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what anybody said.
I hope so. You will be better soon, Miss Grace. This is Veer Mom.
Thank you. I'm not in terrible shape. My stomach has been a mess since Sunday, and I cannot seem to get past that part. And then today, I feel like I have more of a cold, but it's better than last.
Same thing too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you guys all stay
It's
healthy.
1 second in the whoop. It was like 1 second. Your count is so changing.
Hey, Alex, can you try logging out and coming back? And if that doesn't work, will you just be patient with me today? I'm sorry. It's the best that I can do.
But the camera's still changing.
Okay, well, honey, I can't do anything about it. I've got my setup the best I can at home. So you just have to be patient with me, okay? And just listen carefully. All right, so everybody has listening ears on. You ready to go? All right, so this morning, I do want you to know that we won't be doing reading groups. I'm hoping we should be able to start back Monday. Hopefully, I feel a lot better by Monday. And you guys today are going to be the first class who hears one of my brand new books. And I was super excited to find this one. It's called Over and Under the Snow. And look at this little skunk. You guys know what he's doing? Can you show me? Is he hibernating? I think he is. So over and under the snow. Can you put your hands over your head?
I'm freezing up.
Okay, that's going to happen, guys. You're just going to have to be patient. This is all I have. So if I freeze, sorry, just be patient. Hands are over your head. Okay, I'm going to mute everybody. Please do not unmute. If it is freezing or something, you're just going to have to go back and watch the video. I am really sorry. I'm doing the best I can because I can't go to school. So just be patient with me. Put your hands under your chin. So over the snow is like on top of the snow, and under the snow is below the snow. All right, over and under the snow. Over the snow I glide, into the woods, frosted, fresh, and white. So they're cross-country skiing. That's different than going down a hill. There's skiing that's downhill skiing. And usually people go to places like Paoli Peaks or the mountains to downhill ski. But when it's really snowy, some people will go cross country, and that's when you pull yourself with the poles. Over the snow, a flash of fur, a red squirrel disappears down a crack. Where did he go? Under the snow, Dad says. Under the snow is a whole secret kingdom where the smallest forest animals stay safe and warm. You're skiing over them now. Sorry, guys. You got the squirrel under the snow, and then a little burrow full of leaves where you can sleep. And there's a little mouse. Over the snow I glide, past beech trees, rattling leftover leaves, and strong, silent pines that stretch to the sky. On a high branch, a great horned owl keeps watch. Under the snow, a tiny shrew dodges columns of ice. It follows a tunnel, a cool tunnel along the moss out of sight. Look, Dad says. Tracks. Tracks always tell a story. Over the snow, a deer has crossed our path. Deep hoof prints punch through the crust, up the hill, under a tree. An oval of melted snow tells the story of a good night's sleep. So here's a little melted spot where the deer slept, body laying down, and here are its tracks. Under the snow, deer mice doze. They cuddle up against the cold in a nest of feathers and fur. See the deer mice? Over the snow I climb, digging in my edges so I don't slide back down. Under the snow, voles scratch through slippery tunnels, searching for morsels from summer feasts. So they're looking for food, morsels of food, in these little tunnels. Now, is this tunnel under the ground? It's under the snow, but it looks like it might be on top of the ground, huh? Over the snow I swoosh, down, down, faster, faster, down, faster, faster, whoops! Under the snow, a snowshoe hare watches from a shelter of spruce. Almost invisible, she smooths her fur, a coat of winter white. And that's what Leah was talking about. The animals that change color in the winter to camouflage. Over the snow I glide, past reeds where tadpoles play tag. Under the snow, fat bullfrogs snooze. They dream of sun-warm days back when they had tails. See, they're under a pond here. So here's the snow, here's the water, here's the ground, the mud under the water, and the frogs are sleeping. Hibernating. Did you know frogs hibernated? Over the snow, I stand and stare. Little mountains in the marsh. Under the snow, beavers gnaw on aspen bark, settled in for supper. Can they hear my tummy rumbling too? Over the snow, stop, a sound. We stand like statues carved in ice till a bushy-tailed fox steps from a thicket, tips his ear to the ground, listens, listens, listens still. Sorry, there's a lot of sun in that window. And leaps out onto the snow after an invisible dinner. His paws scratch away to find the mouse he heard scritch, scritch, scratching along underneath, under the snow. Now, I used to have a Siberian Husky named Kiro when I was much younger, and I was always taking Kira to parks in the snow and on long walks. And she would have her nose on the ground. She would smell things, and she would do that. She always heard things and smelled things under the snow. Over the snow I glide. A full moon lights my path to supper. Under the snow, a chipmunk wakes for a meal. Bedroom, kitchen, hallway, his house under my feet. Over the snow, I climb one last hill. Bonfire smoke rises. There's the smoke. Warm hands, hot cocoa, hot dogs sizzling on pointed sticks. Under the snow, a black bear snores, still full of October blueberries and trout. Trout is a type of fish. Sorry about that sunlight. Try not to. Over the snow, the fire crackles and sparks shoot up to the stars. I lick sticky marshmallows from my lips and lean back with heavy eyes. Shadows dance in the flames. Under the snow, a queen bumblebee drowses away December all alone. She'll rule a new colony in the spring. You know, queens will come out and they'll have all the babies. Over the snow, I glide home on tired legs. Clouds whisper down, feathery soft flakes. Where did that sun come from today? Blinding me. Under the covers, I snuggle deep and drift into dreams. Of cuddling deer, mice, and slumbering frogs, hungry beavers and tunneling voles, drowsy bears and busy squirrels, and the secret kingdom under the snow. So the author wrote some notes on this, and I was so excited because when I read them, I learned something I didn't know, and I'm a way old person, so I was really excited. So I'm going to tell you what I learned. It says there really is a secret kingdom under the snow. Scientists call it the subnivean zone. Subnivean zone, I've never heard that word. The network of small open spaces and tunnels between the packed snow and the ground. It's created when heat from the ground melts some of the snow next to it and leaves a layer of air just above the dirt and fallen leaves. So the ground is a little warmer and it melts the snow and leaves this little bit of air, this little tunnel where all the creatures can go back and forth. And it says many animals depend on the subnivean zone to survive the winter. For one thing, the snow acts like the insulation in our houses, and it keeps the subnivean zone close to 32 degrees, even when the air outside is much colder. So it protects them and it's a little warmer. There are all these little animals that it tells about their information in this book. But you guys, I'm going to share screen with you real quick. You guys have a paper that you can do. You can do it by printing it, or you can do it in Notability. But in this lesson, Over and Under the Snow, there's this paper, and you don't actually have to print it. You could even just write it. But it says, we read Over and Under the Snow by Kate Messner. This is what I learned. A blank lives blank the snow. So I want you to pick one of the animals that was in this story and draw its picture in the white space. Then write A. So if I drew a fox, I would say a fox lives. And then I have to pick over or under. A fox lives over the snow. Or a shrew lives under the snow. You're going to pick one of the animals and you're going to draw it on this page and you're going to write a blank, whatever your animal is, lives. The next blank, you're going to put whether it lives over or under. The words over and under, we have over, you can copy it right here, or you can copy under. You need to know how to spell that. And those will go on the second line here. So you put over or under here, and then you'll put the name of the animal that you made here.
Also, when you pick in Notability, you can use a text tool. Notability has a tool where allows you to type text.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that, can't you? I didn't think about that, but you're right. You could type it. All right. So I hope that you guys learned a little bit this week about what animals do in the winter to survive, because winter's coming up. And I hope that you maybe spend a little time trying to build a bird feeder or something. Maybe you'll help those birds survive the winter this year. And I'm going to go ahead and take your hands. Haley, honey, what did you want to say?
Also, Minecraft has a lot of demonstration. Minecraft does have some demonstration realistic, but not all.
Okay, Alex. Hey, I just called on Haley's hand, though. So please raise your hand if you want to share something, okay? Haley, what did you want to say, honey?
Do you want to see my elf pet?
Yeah, elf pet? Oh, cute.
Oh, its name is Olivia. Oh, it's so cute.
It is cute. Alex, please don't unmute, honey. It is cute, but we want to make sure we can hear her. All right. Thanks for sharing that. So cute. Next, Zoa, what did you want to say, honey?
That I have a question for.
What's your question?
I got a question for Haley, and I got a little house for bugs, and I got a question for Haley. How did the elves get their magic back?
Oh, You know, I don't think Haley is still in the meeting. I think after she shared, she logged off, honey. So I'm not sure if she can answer that. But it might be because she didn't actually touch her elf. I'm not sure, though. Karen.
Here.
I'm sorry, Karen. What'd you say?
I hurted myself here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon.
Bye.
Bye, honey. Ariana.
So I have two things.
Sure.
So the first one is this morning. Sorry, I'm still in my pajamas. I was playing dodgeball with my dad. And, well, neither of us could go out because there's only one of us. And then the other thing, well, not the other thing, but this is the same thing. I also play tennis. It's like a practice wall thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just hit a random ball against the wall with I just threw it against the wall and then I just started hitting it with my racket. And then the other thing was my camera saying he's a running person. I can't tell where he's going. He's running.
So cute.
Yeah, he's running.
Man, it's crazy how fast they grow up, isn't it?
Yeah, he's already 1 year old. And he loves to go in the kitchen because we don't let him go in the kitchen just because we have a gate.
Yeah. Well, he wants to be where you guys are. That's sweet.
Oh, yep. He always is just following me around. Like,
Well, I told you how little brothers are. I'm a big sister to a little brother. Oh. Thanks, Bernard. Miko. Miko, did you want to say something?
Miss Ray, I'm going to my dad's store.
Oh, you have fun. What is your dad's store, honey?
My dad's got everything.
His dad is the owner of the Rockport, and the Tap Road is the food mart, Bloomington Food Mart.
Oh, cool.
Miss Ray,
Good
Yeah.
to know.
Miss Ray, I'm back.
Well,
We just years ago.
okay. 5 years. See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Miss Fraser.
Bye.
Have a nice.
You too.
Do you
Thank
see when the dog can turn around and flew in the sky?
He's cute. He's my favorite color too.
And on his head, it has one little boat over. See that?
Yeah.
And I can put on.
That's awesome. Very cool. Thanks for sharing those, Miko.
Okay. No thanks.
Luke.
Do we have reading conferences?
No reading groups today. I'm gonna
No, I
wait till
said reading conferences.
no reading conferences. Miss Phrase is not as full of energy as she'd like to be. So we'll start back on Monday, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I'll miss hearing you read though, buddy. You've done such a good job on your reading. Bye-bye. Cashton.
I got this.
You got a ruler? Have you been measuring things? That's so cool.
I have a ruler too.
Yeah. I like it, Cash. Oh, and there's that pretty kitty. Aw.
His name is Zoe.
Yeah.
The black one's name is Ziggy. Actually, I was talking to Piper. I was trying to fight.
Oh, no.
Really hyper.
Yeah, kittens are like that. They're crazy, aren't they? They climb the curtains and stuff. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I have 2 young cats, and when I am not paying attention, they're on the counter.
Little tiny, short little babies. The
Aw.
eyes are flat and a little tiny little baby. Like this.
Yeah. Oh, teeny tiny, huh?
A baby one.
So
Not
cute.
big kids now. Not the big kids now. I think Sally's a big kid. So
Yeah.
he's got. As they grow up, there will be more mean kids.
Oh, I bet they'll be sweet and loving. Thanks for sharing, Ashton.
So as I picked them up, those guys.
Yeah. Clara.
All right, let's put it on mute. In the story, I think bunnies live on top of the snow.
Well, the horseshoe rabbit, let me see, was the bunny that they had, right? And it says snowshoe hares are famous for their seasonal color change. In the summer, these hares have a coat that's reddish brown or gray. But as winter approaches, they shed their hair and replace it with white hair to blend with snow. That makes it easier for them to hide from predators. So I think they come out over the snow. They might sleep under the snow. So it's possible they do a little bit of both. Because rabbits do come out in the winter. And if you ever have a really good snowy day, you could actually go out and look for tracks and see if there are any bird tracks or rabbit tracks or deer tracks in the snow.
Grandma and Grandpa, when they gave us our Thanksgiving card, they gave us a little paper with footprints on it, different ones.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Clara. All right, I'm going to move kind of quick because I really need to blow my nose. Matei.
I have a calendar and I'm using it to know when it's Christmas, and I made these monsters.
Oh, cool. I like that. And you have a countdown to Christmas? That sounds fun. Thanks, Matei. Nelson?
I will show you something.
Sure. Bye. If you guys are logging off, see you later.
It will be coming to you.
Oh, those are.
And
Oh, you
he
your
will
elf.
haunt you. He will haunt you forever.
Oh my goodness. Does your elf still have its power though, Nelson? Are you supposed to touch it?
Well, it does. It doesn't do anything. It's
No.
fake.
All right, well, my dear friends, I'm going to let you guys go ahead and go, and I will see you at 1